Wow, we are so close. We're so close. We're gonna keep trying. Yup, the grapnel. Yup, the passive. The random deck. And it's Thud again. Let's see what deck we have. Well, this is terrifying and very close. Oh, I don't want to draw a card. But do I have to? 4, 5? No, I don't. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I have to live this turn and then I win. That's possibly scary. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god, that sucks. Okay, I guess I don't... Well, if this is the secret I think it is, then I might just lose. Well... Oh, good, I win. Oh, thank God. Oh, I really was unaware of what was going to happen there. Oh, God. Okay. Then we do win. Thank God. I swore I lost there. Swore I was dead. But thankfully I wasn't. That would be just annoying. Okay, let's see what treasure we get. Either the attack of all of our minions are equal to its health. After I play a legendary minion, summon a copy of it. I have none currently. Or enemy minions cost 1 more. Well, let's see what everybody's attack and health looks like. So, 1 beneficial, 1 negative, so 1 and 1. Ooh, and that one's very beneficial, and that one's very beneficial. Okay, so it's either unlocked potential or enemy minions cost 1 more. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it. We'll see. Rust Buckets, Dire Rush, or Draw. We just had a situation where drawing was a very bad idea. Or we have mostly beasts still. That's 1 dragon. That's a beast. Not a beast, but beast, beast, and beast. So that's good for Dire Frenzy, and Vicious Scalehide helps, and Town Crier. We get a Rush minion, of which I don't think we have any currently. No, I don't see any. Otherwise, there's Warbot, +1 attack while damaged, which is +2 attack in this scenario. Clockwork Goblin, we give them a bomb, and Ursatron, Death Rattle, draw a mech from our deck. I don't... Like, this is useless, but these 2 are good, and I think these 2 are better than these 3, but not by a lot. This is like my second choice. Okay, so we have won, we've won this one, that's for sure. We can do this, this, and this, and there goes Armadillobot. The making our opponent's minions cost 1 more feels very good so far. Very, very good. Pump It Up, direct hit, Rust Buckets. Rampage is a damage minion, gets +3/+3. After this minion attacks a hero, adapt, and it's a beast. And Arena Fanatic, give all minions in your hand +1/+1 for 4, and it's a 2/3 to start. Wing Blast, 4 damage to a minion. If a minion died this turn, this costs 1. It's not bad. Azure Drake is a 4/4 dragon for 5, spell damage +1, and draw a card. And Malagos is a 4/12 for 9, spell damage +5. I don't think we have anything that deals damage, though, do we? Nope. So spell damage is useless to us. Eternium Rover, Ursatron, draw a mech, and Omega Devastator. If you have 10 mana crystals, deal 10 damage to a minion. These aren't great. Maybe it's just this for now. Again, the mechs are a close second for me, but... And now we face a totally normal jar.
Your flaws are your strength.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this duplicate would actually have rush or not, but it does, which means that we win. So, that is the end of this particular fight. Like that. And then technically this can happen, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. They had a full hand at the end of that game, too. Feels good.
You'd be surprised how many problems ancient Titan knowledge tends to solve.
Okay. So there's Krusty the Crustacean, whom I love. There's Bob's Bouncer, whom I do not love. And there's Ancient Reflections, which I've never seen before. Choose a minion, fill your board with 1/1 copies of it. I don't like that one. Especially since none of these things have, like, I guess this, after this minion attacks a hero, adapt, but, like, they're 1/1s, so probably not. Like, there's nothing strong enough that I have. This would just be a series of 1/1s that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. I guess they'd be 1/1s with lifesteal and rush. Like, none of this is powerful enough. I guess a bunch of these boosting all the other ones' attack powers, maybe? But, like, that's one in the whole deck, so it's got to be Krusty here. So we've got Swarming Beasts, Pain Gains, and Rust Buckets. Swarming Beasts would be the 2/1 Echo Rush Hunting Mastiff to start for 2. Scavenging Hyena, whenever a friendly beast dies, +2/+1. And give your minions Death Rattle, add a random beast to your hand. I mean, you know, we have some beasts, I guess. Pain Gains gives us Rot Face. After this minion survives damage, summon a random legendary. Blood Razor, 1 damage to all. And Rush has +3 attack while damaged. Okay. Cybertech Chip, give your minions Death Rattle, add a random mech to your hand. Venomizer, 2/2 Magnetic Poisonous. And the Security Rover, whenever this minion takes damage, summon a 2/3 mech with Taunt. I prefer... None of this stuff really works well with mechs yet, but I guess we're pretty early on. I don't love... Like, these are fine. I just don't... I don't know. I don't have a lot of beast payoffs. Like, this is the best we've got. I kind of want to go with Rust Buckets. I feel like we could do a lot more with that. Could be the wrong choice. We'll find out. But let's go to this tavern and see if we can mitigate that a little bit. Shirley's Temple.
Keep the pets outside this time, won't you, Brad?
Alright, so we have 2. Pack Mule is almost always good. Reduce the cost of your 10 starter cards by 1. That feels good. +5 health. That's good. Discover a minion, replace enemy minions with minions of that type. And Fast Food, add all enemy minions to your adventure deck. They cost 1 less. Okay. So the Grimy Gadgeteer, at the end of your turn, give a random minion in your hand, +2/+2. That's whatever. Copy all dragons in your hand. I think I only have 1 in the deck. Sneed's Old Shredder, Death Rattle, summon a random legendary, and it's a 5/7 for 8. And then a 10/10 for 9 with charge that can't attack heroes. That's permanent. So I don't love that. Let's at least do this, since I don't love any of those. It'll at least make it seem like, see if this is worth it. So there's mechs, dragons, and pirates. Let's do mechs. Okay, so at the start of my turn, gain +1. This gains +1 health. Magnetic Rush 1/1, and 1/1 for 1 Death Rattle. Summon a 1/1 Joey bot, and a 1/1 for 1 Faithful Lumi. Battlecry, give a friendly mech +1/+1. So I don't love these. They're all small because that was the only mech option I was given, was a small mech, and I don't love that. So I don't want that, which means I'm going to use both of these. Choose a friendly minion, remove it from your adventure deck. I don't think that is worth it either. So I'm probably not going to do that. Because these, like, I guess this one's the only one that's not good, so to speak. But it does, I do have at least one rush minion in the deck right now. And this is a 1-2 for 1, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, we're definitely doing this. Okay, so this is 3 and this is 0, which feels pretty good. And I'll increase our starting health each round by 5. Alright, that's it. Again, it doesn't feel as powerful. I guess the reducing the 10 starting health one is pretty good. So that's good. Ilza Grimdrum is next. Summon a minion from each player's deck, they fight. So we'll see how this one goes.
Round 1. This place is
scary. Okay. Well, everybody, that was fast. Oh my god. That felt very nice. Look at what's on my field, and look at what mana I have on this turn, which means this all happened before turn 3. Or on turn 3. So yeah, this was turn 1. I drew this, which is still in my hand. Turn 2 was this guy. Oh, no. That was her hero power. Summons a minion from each player's deck and they fight. Yes, I get it. So this was able to come out through her hero power. Yeah, that was all very, very good and worked very quickly. But yeah, we're done here. Yeah, it was a good one. We were able to kill a 3/3 of ours with Krusty, so he became a 9/10. We minions direct hit and take them down. So Alleycat is a 1/1 for 1 that summons a 1/1. N'Zoth's First Mate is a 1/1 for 1 that equips a 1/3 Rusty Hook. And Springpaw is a 1/1 with Rush for 1. Battlecry add a 1/1 links with Rush to your hand. I don't love these. I definitely don't think I need that. Especially with all of our opponents' things costing 1 more. We don't have to be that fast. Improve morale for 1, deal 1 damage to a minion if it survives, add a lackey to your hand. Okay. Spellzerker has spell damage plus 2 while damaged. We don't have any things that deal direct damage, and obviously this gives us 1. Deal 3 damage, overkill, summon a 5/5 Devilsar. I don't love this. Venomizer is another magnetic poisonous 2/2 for 2, which we have 1 of already. Myexna is a 2/8 poisonous for 6, and Crushing Walls destroys our opponent's left and rightmost minions. I like that one. Another Sothis one. I'll have to remember from last time not to mess up. But here we go.
Fester in my The storm is coming. The storm is coming.
is beyond redemption.
Lay waste to all you possess.
Awaken.
Well, this is my nightmare. We've lost again. Yeah, this card was garbage in our deck. We had no death rattles at all, to my knowledge. But that card was in our opening deck. It was so weird. So weird. Okay, well, We sure did only get to the 5th one.
Makers made you so curious.
Try again.
The answer's out.
Alright, we're trying again, and Pillager Dressar is our first opponent. It's been Thud more recently, almost every time.
Bran versus Dressar.
It's been a bit since we've seen Dressar.
I'm all out of cards.
Okay, well, we have won. We can do this, and then we have to target our own guy, but we can attack first. Oh, I see, there's a spell. So actually, that's perfect. We just do this, and then this, and we got there. This card's very good. Halazi the Lynx was pretty good for us. Combined with that one-drop thing that I don't love. Which one? Where is it? Stampede. I don't usually love it, but combined with the 1/1 Lynxes that Halazi makes, that's actually really good to use Stampede. My minions have +1 health and taunt. After I play a legendary minion, summon a copy of it. I only have 1. And at the end of my turn, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Well, it's probably going to be Titanic Ring again. Worked out okay for us last time. Not great, but okay. And I don't love these. We have 1 legendary. Obviously, we can pick up more, clearly. But I don't know that I want 2 3/2s. I guess 2 3/2s for 5 makes the 5 mana worth it, but the battle cry is what you're paying for. +1 health and taunt on this is great. On this is whatever. On this is fine. I guess it's got more health anyway. On this is whatever. Its battle cry will have already gone off. We want this dead, so that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, why not? We'll be aware of that. Everybody's going to have taunt. Give our other minions +1/+1. All our hounds with charge would have +1 health and taunt. And our minions would have Death Rattle, add a random beast to your hand. That's not bad. Omega Devastator. It's a 4/5, or it would be a 4/6. If I have 10 mana crystals, deal 10 damage to a minion. Oblivitron has Death Rattle, summon a mech from my hand, and trigger its Death Rattle. And Security Rover, whenever this minion takes damage, summon a 2/3 mech with Taunt. So this having Taunt would be nice, because then it would likely have to take damage, so that's good. Explorer's Hat for 2, give a minion +1/+1, and Death Rattle, add an Explorer's Hat. Sweeping Strikes, give a minion, also damages minions next to whomever this attacks. Again, this could be good or it could be dangerous. And Emeris is an 8/8 with Battle Cry, double the attack and health of all minions in your hand, but it's 10 mana. It's between these two. I don't love these. Interesting. There's 3/3/5 or 4/6/6. I think because I don't love the Devastator and I don't love Oblivitron, I'm going to go with Swarming Beasts. I do love Security Rover, though. I think it's really good, but otherwise this is better. And we have Edra next, who summons 1/1 Wisps that have Lifesteal. We'll see how we do.
Ancients do no wrong.
Okay, so... Okay, so interestingly, I am back now. Turns out when she plays this card, summon a 1/1 Wisp for each card in your hand, and immediately afterwards you draw the card that lets you play 1/1 Hounds for each enemy on the battlefield. Well, you get 1/2 Hounds that when they attack all the 1/1s that they just came in for, they become 2/1s. And then they can't do anything about the fact that she's dead. So we win. That worked out nicely. And so we get Rust Buckets, Pump It Up, and Pain Gains. Blood to Ichor, deal 1 damage to a minion if it survives, summon a 2/2 slime. Black Howl Gunspire. It's a 3/8 that can't attack, but whenever this minion takes damage, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. It would have Taunt, so that's something. And Gazrilla as well. These are fine. Like, this one's interesting. You can use it on your opponent's thing, but that would pump it up if it doesn't die if you want the slime. Or you could do it to one of yours, I guess, if you want to pump its power. Venomizer is a 2/2 magnetic poisonous for 2 and 2 security rovers. Dire Frenzy gives a beast +3/+3 and shuffle 3 copies into our deck with +3/+3. Vicious Fledgling. After this minion attacks a hero, adapt. And History Buff, 3 mana 3/4. Whenever you play a minion, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. I actually don't think I can ignore these. Since they're gonna have Taunt, these are very good. And we have a totally normal jar, so we will see how this goes.
Maybe it's a trap.
So, if my math is correct, we win. This was not perfect, but it was fine, I guess. It was fine. It was just fine. Don't you worry about a thing. So, we have more treasure options here. A Runaway Gyrocopter is a 5/1 for 5 with Rush and Death Rattle, and its Death Rattle is deal 5 damage to all enemy minions, then shuffle this into your deck. That seems great. It would, by the way, be a 5/2 with Taunt, but still. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a random legendary minion. Or I always have trouble saying this, but I would say Ferris's Blade. Yeah, because I'm trying to read it as like Pharaoh, but obviously that's not it, but Ferris's Blade. It's a 1/3 blade for 5 with Wind Fury. After your hero attacks and kills a minion, this gains +2/+1. I like this a lot, actually. I want to try it. Bombs Away, Rust Buckets, Death Rattle. Clockwork Goblin, so shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5, 3/3 for 3. Seaphorium Bomber is a 5/5 for 5. Shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. And Blast Master Boom is a 7/7 for 7. Summon 2 1/1 Boombots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. That's actually kind of funny. I don't mind this. That's interesting to me. Omega Assembly, discover a mech. If you have 10 mana crystals, keep all 3. Warbot, 1 mana 1/3, has +1 attack while damaged. And Missile Launcher, magnetic, at the end of your turn, 1 damage to all other characters. I don't love this one. Feign Death, trigger all Death Rattles on your minions. Okay. Necro Mechanic, Death Rattles trigger twice. And Boomship, summon 3 random minions from your hand, give them Rush. I don't know why this is in the Death Rattle one. Why is this in the Death Rattle one? What? Okay. That doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me. Maybe someone smarter than I can explain it to me. So we have 2 Death Rattle here. And that's... Oh, and this gives Death Rattle, I guess. This has Death Rattle, so 4? 4 cards that say Death Rattle. And they would trigger twice. And we could trigger all... Yeah, I think it's still this one. And so I come up against the Tavern. That's not against at all. Let's see what Bob has for us.
Oh, what a
Drinks on Sphinx. Nice.
A friendly inn.
Wowee, this place is huge. Need a hand, friend?
All right, so 2 And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Remove all cards from your adventure deck that cost 2 or less. Absolutely not. Remove all friendly minions in play from your adventure deck. No. This is great.
Think, Bran, think.
Choose an enemy minion, add it to your adventure deck. Discover a legendary, add it to your adventure deck. And give a friendly minion +2/+2 for this run. So this is a Taunter, Battlecry, discover a taunt minion. This is the 8/8 for 10 that I don't love. This is the
Someday we'll go back to Dalaran.
10/10 Divine Shield Reborn for 10. And this is Medivh, equip Atiesh, Great Staff of the Guardian, 7/7 for 8. And again, obviously, in our deck, they would have one more health and taunt. So I don't hate this, but is it better than this? Maybe. So maybe, or sorry, is it better than this? Not, it's not better than this. We're using this, but this could be the other one. And if I had to say, that's a tough one. Because this is a random legendary, whereas we know this one's pretty good. 10 mana, 10/10, or 10/11.
Have helped those folks in Dalaran.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do something gets +2/+2 for this run. I'm going to say it should be the Elven Archer, actually. I've used it on turn 1 pretty often. In fact, the last 2 games, I believe I've had it on turn 1. And so that feels pretty good to play a 3/3 for 1 on turn 1 that deals 1 damage. So yeah, I like that. Obviously, we're not using this, so we are done. Okay, Vera Ridley is next with her lackeys. We'll see how I do. Okay, so we win again. I will say this guy's great. I was able to play both minions that put bombs in our opponent's deck, but the turn after I played the second one, she drew it, one of them, and it blew up. And then the turn after I played this guy, the second one blew up. So we were able to get 2 of these, but yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let's do that. Perfect. And then I get to go like this, and like this. Yeah, this is fun. This, oh, and this card put in work as well. This is the second time that I've had that. So, this game. Okay, bombs away, take them down, and pump it up. Brass Knuckles, after your hero attacks, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. Give a friendly beast +2/+2 in taunt. And Dun Huncho, Battlecry, give a random minion in your hand +5/+5. It's a 5/6 for 7. These aren't bad. Hunter's Mark, change a minion's health to 1. Toxic Arrow, deal 2 to a minion. If it survives, give it poisonous. And Giant Wasp, a 2/2 stealth poisonous for 3. And Wrench Caliber, for 4, it's a 3/2. After your hero attacks, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck, and then 2 more of these for more bombs. I would love to go in this direction. I have not seen this option, or at least I don't recall this option being this prevalent, so I'm taking it. This is cool. Vecina is next. So yeah, it's actually been a little bit. Okay, interesting. Her spells overload 1 but cost 2 less. Let's see how I do. Okay, so we won. If you are curious about the bomb count, we shuffled 4 into our opponent's deck, 1 blew up, but at the time that we played the 7 mana guy, they had 2 in their deck, and so we got 4 of the bombs, or 4 of the little boom bots or whatever they're called. And we actually got to play this for once. So there you go. Okay, so we have a Scroll of Nonsense, another Titanic Ring, or our opponents must pass their first 2 turns. This I love. What is this? Spell damage plus 10. At the end of your turn, this loses 1 spell damage. No? We have that one thing that deals like 3 damage to a minion. There it is. And the enemy hero, and that's it. Because I don't think the bombs count, and I don't think this counts. So yeah, it's definitely not this. It's definitely this. I don't think I need another +1 health and taunt, although that's kind of funny that we could have 2. But yeah, it's probably just the discs. Make them skip their first 2 turns. So we have Swarming Beasts, Pump It Up, and Pain Gains. Revenge of the Wild, summon your beast that died this turn. Give your minions Death Rattle at a random beast, and more Hounds with Charge. Rat Pack, when it dies, summon a number of 1/1 rats equal to this minion's attack. They would be 1/2 rats with taunt. This is an Arena Fanatic, all minions in your hand +1/+1, and there's 2 of them. Acolyte of Pain, whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. Battle cry, gain +1/+1 for each damaged minion. That's both sides of the field. And a Gazrilla. So yeah, I think we're taking this one. Since they all have taunt, they all get benefits. Back to the tavern. Let's see what Bob's got for us.
Sight for sore eyes, a friendly inn.
I don't mind this whole traveling merchant thing. You know, it's kind of quaint.
All right, so we have 3 coins, a 1, and a 2, and then 2 zeros. Fill the tavern with new minions. Look at 4 spells from your adventure deck. Choose 1 to remove. Add all enemies to your adventure deck to gain +1/+1 for this run.
Maybe it's a trap.
Choose a new starting hero power. And remove a friendly minion from your adventure deck. Give adjacent minions +2/+2. Well, I definitely don't want to do that with these, and I don't think I want these.
Maybe it's a trap.
Yeah, I definitely don't want this, because a lot of my minions have Battlecry stuff that I really care about. What is this? Recruit a 1, 2, and 3 attack minion. Yeah, so let's do this.
Not to your liking?
Since there's things that mention both sides of the field, I'll shuffle everything up and see what we get. Well, these weren't different. That's unfortunate. This is fun. We get another one of these. 4/8 magnetic for 7, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. It would be a 4/9 with taunt. For each spell in your hand, summon a random minion of the same cost. That's 10 mana. And this is every 3rd spell you cast each turn costs 0. So if we cast 3 spells in a turn, the 3rd one is free. So 2 spells in a turn, really, because the 3rd one's free. But we also would need 3 spells in our hand. But this would be a 4/8 with taunt for 6. Oh, and they all get +1/+1, so yeah, even bigger. I don't want this. Actually, that's not true. This, since I'm not choosing a new starting hero power, this is useless. I mean, it's a 4/4 for 5 with taunt, but if I can get rid of it and make this a 9/9 and make this a 3/5, and actually it would be a 9/10 and a 3/6, I'm gonna do that. That seems good. Okay. And we'll do this as well.
That's a tough-looking crowd. Best of luck to you.
I don't know about this. Look at 4 spells from your deck, choose 1 to remove. Yeah, it just means that, like, if we get 4 good ones, that we have to get rid of 1, and I'd rather not do that. I'm not willing to take the risk. So we are done. Okay, we have Ta. Ta sucks. Let's see how I do. Okay. This is another win for us. This one was closer, I won't lie. But, yeah, we did pretty well. We got a lot of bombs on that one. I genuinely lost count. But I think it was like 5, maybe? We did get 6 of the little boombots on the board at once, or 5, because we had too many slots filled. Pain gains, swarming beasts, and pump it up. So give a damage minion +3/+3. All minions in your hand +1/+1. A random minion in your hand +5/+5. Scavenging Hyena, when a friendly beast dies, +2/+1. Stealth for 1 turn, whenever you summon a beast, give that beast +1/+1. And another Unleash the Hounds. I don't love either of these. I'm probably going to love this, though. 1/3 with Rush, has +3 attack while damaged. Summon copies of your damaged minions for 5, and after this survives damage, summon a random legendary. It is random, but still, it's an 8 mana 4/7 with Taunt, so it's going to be pain gains. Our second to last is Satesh. Satesh curses minions without even getting to know them first. 0 mana, hero power, Lord of Destruction. Curse a random enemy minion to damage its owner each turn. That is unfortunate. And yeah, we're gonna, I'm sure, have to deal with this. And again, this is one that I haven't faced before, so we will play this through all the way. And then we have, if we get this far, the Plague Lord next. So let's do it. We get to see the deck working, hopefully as intended, of course. So yes, obviously this is here and used consistently.
Constructs. They're the guardians of the halls. Be careful.
Behold the infinite darkness.
Ugh, that was worse. Great. Yeah, pass your first 2 turns. That means not even their hero power, I assume? We'll take a 3/3 on turn 1, or 3/4, excuse me. Why not? Perfect. That's awesome. Well, I mean, none of these? This one, I guess.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, something that we can play. Well, I guess we could play this, worst comes to worst. And that's what it's going to have to be. Alright, so what does this do? Show me.
Meet your fate.
Mommy needs 5 more.
Oh, wow.
It is real.
Mommy needs 5
Do I do this one or this one? It's this one. Give you all the bombs. So this says deal 2 damage to your hero at the end of your turn. So it gives me the opportunity to kill this guy off, basically. Which I'm not going to do. I'll just take the 2, I guess. Let's do this. You get a bomb. Okay. I don't love these. They're awful.
You expect to survive.
Okay, so they both have it.
It is real.
Ugh. Oh my god, these are so annoying, though. Ugh. Okay. Well, sure, I guess. This gives a friendly minion +1/+1, so I don't want to do that at all. Let's do this. Give you a second bomb. Give you a third bomb. And then hit you for 6 more.
All things end.
So does this do 4 now? Ugh, it totally does. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So annoying. Oh. Oh, God. That's the worst. I have 1 spell in my hand, so I don't want that. Plus, I'm not near 10 yet. There's that. Can we do this? Again, we're going to hear that Mummy needs 5 more minutes nonsense forever, which is very annoying, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we'll get 5 of these.
Think, bravo, think.
Yeah, I think I'll do this. We'll see how it comes out, because what we can do is this, 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 okay, this,
What is real?
okay, go like this. And then kill here as well, I guess? Does that make sense? So what does it give? +1/+1. So this could be a 4/5, which could kill this. Alright, so maybe I hold off. Make them do it on their turn. I won't play this. I'll hold off on that as well. Good, take 5. So they have 2 bombs left, I think? Okay, that's 6 damage. We're at 29. Oh good, this lived. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Kill here, I assume? Oh, maybe here. That's an odd choice, but sure. Yeah. Draw that card. Take 5.
You are the Shadow's puppets.
What? +1/+1. Okay. Well, they have 1 bomb left in their deck, so that doesn't feel great with that, but maybe I could just play this? Make it huge and hope I don't die too quickly? This is dealing 6 to me, and this is dealing 2. So maybe I just kill this and this, give a random friendly minion. So this would be a 5/5, and this has 10 health. Yeah, let's do that. This way. They draw a card. It's not a bomb, but that's fine. We do this. I draw a card. Okay.
Do you understand?
Sure.
now?
I do. This'll deal 2 to me. 3 cards in our deck. Okay. Okay, 2 damage. Which makes it... Oh, 2 damage to me. Okay. Oh, and they didn't attack at all. Ooh, adapt a friendly beast, eh? Okay. I could do that, I guess. Why not? Let's see what it gets. +3 attack. That seems alright. What do you think? Do we do this? We'll fill our hand, which means whatever we get next turn, we'll have to discard, but that seems okay for 6 1/1s with Rush. Because then we do this next turn too. That feels pretty good. Do we just play one of them? Maybe we do. Yeah, whatever, why not? I'm not attacking with it yet, but we have a 1/2 now. Sure. That one can deal me 2 damage. Nice. Oh, you have one of these. Oh, that's the one you stole from me. That too, huh? Okay. Alright. So you've played all 3 of my cards. That's fine. This one's the one that sucks. It had Rush. Why didn't you use it? That's weird. Okay. Can we deal 3 damage somewhere? These won't do it. This is when it dies. 5 damage to all enemy minions. Shuffle this into your deck. Interesting. Can we do 3 damage somewhere? Not yet. Although I guess we could do this and hope they draw a bomb. That's an option. Let's do this and this. Because then a bomb kills them. Whoops. Let's do this first. Lynx. which gives us this. So we're not using our hero power, so that doesn't count. This one. Spell damage +1. If your deck has only odd cost cards, draw a card. That's not a thing. This one. A 2/4. Okay. Let's do some attacking, I guess. They're at 3. We're at 25. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go to 21. 21 plus 12 plus 8 is 20. So we would go to 1. So we definitely have to kill some stuff here, which is fine. There's no negative penalty to killing these. Except that we gotta hear this thing's voice again. Play another one. We get Battlecry Adapt. There's no charge as an option for Adapt, so we don't have to worry about that. But we can do 1, 2. 4 left means we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We summoned a lot of beasts and got a lot of beasts. If our hero power dealt 8 damage this game, summon Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Well, okay. It's a 4/5 for 7, alright. Okay, he did this one. He shuffles that into his deck. Alright. But does this attack? It does. Kills this. Okay. 1 to all minions, so they gain 1 life. They're at 4. Hold on. Okay, we have 9 cards in our hands, so whatever we take, we can keep. I'm going to keep this, because what I'm going to do is this and this. There we go. Because these can hit him as well. That's fine. That one's cursed. It's the only one. Ugh, they take one of these. It was actually exactly that one that I pointed at. Okay. That's fine. They have 1 mana left. Okay, and then this kills that, which hits him for 1, but we still win. We still win. Whew! Those curses scared me a little, I won't lie. But thankfully, it wasn't as big of a deal as I feared it would be. And we are going back to the Plague Lord himself. Okay, so 12 mana, Book of the Dead, deals 7 damage to all enemies, costs 1 less for each minion that's died this game. That probably won't be difficult since we have a lot of taunters. Choose a minion, fill your board with 1/1 copies of it. There'll be 1/2s with taunt, so that's actually not as bad as it was the last time we had this option. And at the start of the game, we have this in our hand. We can use it to escape to the tavern and remove this from your adventure deck. I'm going to take this one because I think I want to be done now. If that's unclear, if you haven't been following along, this has taken me a very long time. And I think that worst comes to worst, if we're getting to the point where we're like, well, I feel like I'm going to lose, then I can play this Hearthstone, jump to a tavern, try to help me out a little bit more, and go back in with it at at less life, because hopefully we'll have done some damage to it in the process. But worst comes to worst, we win outright, and this did nothing for us, and that's also totally fine with me. Trust me. We've beaten 50 bosses as Hunter Warrior, and it's all been in Chapter 4. Bombs away, more bombs, big beasties, and pain gains. Another Wrench Caliber, which I really enjoy. Another Seaphorium Bomber, How many do we have? 3? So this would be our 4th. And then Hakar the Soul Flare, Death Rattle, shuffle a Corrupted Blood into each player's deck. Interesting. Deathstalker Rexar changes our hero and hero power. 2 damage to all enemy minions when he comes in. A 3/9 with Poisonous for 7. And Undasta is a 7/7 for 9 with Rush. Overkill, summon a beast from your hand. I don't love this one. Pain gains after you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. I don't love that. Gazrilla, that's good, and Rotface is good. We do have one of each of those. But we also already have 2 10-costed things. That's tough, man. It's one of these. The question is, which one? Wow. Wow. What does this say? After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. So yeah, I don't like this. And because of that, I'm going to go with this. Here we are. Let's please finish this thing. I would love to be done. And I really want to see what Chapter 5 is. That's why I'm not, giving up, but...
Bran versus the Plague Lord of Wrath.
Okay.
I got you cornered now.
Your fury radiates around you.
So if you're unaware, at the start of the game you draw this, which means you do not need it in your opening hand. I will get rid of the 5, although usually when I do that it gives me a 10. And we do have 3 of them, so... Okay, it just gave me the 5 right back. That's better than I expected, to be fair. That's fine, they skipped their first 2 turns, and we drew this again. And we can get Wrench Caliber. Take 1. Okay. We're already putting in some good work early on, which I appreciate.
I'll give it a shot.
Every time it's going to mess me up that doesn't go to green because we have this in our hand. I'm just going to have to learn to live with it. Let's take this one, please. Bombs away. How many cards in their deck? 24 now. By the way, the hero power, if you were interested, swap the attack and health of a minion. So they could make our taunt guys have less health, essentially. At least for most of them. Because they're getting +1 health from our abilities, so... Okay. It's a 5/5. Ah! Do we just do that? Oh, well, we can't this turn. We have the wrench that does 3, and then those do 3. Maybe we take... Yeah, we already have one of those, so let's take this, but not use it yet, because we can't. We don't have the mana. Okay. This thing is scary. I don't really like this thing. Okay. It's got 8 power? Yeah. Yeah, that's real bad. I said I was scared of it, so they gave me a second one. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Wow. Alright, well thank God we have this, right? Am I right? Let's go with... the Acolyte of Pain, I guess? Yeah, this actually works out beautifully. Okay, good. Good. So we go like this, and like this. Kills everybody. Thank God. Yeah, that card's real good. I don't know that you folks have been around to see me play it, but I really do enjoy it. It's very good. Did we play it last game? I don't even remember at this point. Oh my God, are you going to do this enough times? You can't. Okay. That's... Thank you? Interesting. Okay. 6, so... This could be a 5/5 or a 5/6 with taunt. Or we could just play both of these. I'm going to do that.
This beast will not be tamed.
Sure, I could play him next turn. So we'll do that.
Give it a shot.
That's gorgeous. 39. Keep going. That's not good. Okay. But they're out. No more mana this turn, so that's good for me. He's a 3/6. Sure. Sure. I don't need it yet. 7, this is just coming out at this point, so I'll take another one of these, maybe? Just take a bunch of these. What do we get? 4? 6. Beautiful. I mean, obviously 5, but still. 6. This is going quite better than I expected it to. That's not great. But it's fine. Okay, that's nice. Sure. Okay. Sure, nice. Good, good. Okay. That's not amazing, but I'll live with it. I'll live with it. Wow. Wow. Okay. None of these are beasts, so that's not as helpful. We'll take Gazrilla. Gazrilla feels okay. We have 8. 3 damage would mean we need 5 more. Let's try it. Okay, that wasn't awesome. Didn't love that. Oh. I guess we could have done this. I'll do it now. Yeah, that's better. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Adapt to your Silverhand recruits. Okay, well that sucks, but whatever. Does this... No. We'll go face now. The only thing this... Like, this can't even kill him, so it's going to go after these anyway. I might as well just get in damage while I can on this for Darius. Sure. Yeah. Oh. Oh, did it to him. Okay. It's gonna be this again. There's so many of them. So that's 12. We need to do 9 more, which we can't do this turn, but I mean, bombs are a thing, right? So let's just do this. And this. Everything has taunt, so I'm not afraid of dying at all, and they're at 9, so we might not use this after all, which is fine with me. Good, we get a beast. It's got a one. It's got taunt. All right. Huh. Interesting. And we get, or they get. Ooh, that battle cry is good that we didn't have to deal with that. 10, 9, 6, Death Rattle, Shuffle Corrupted Blood into each player's deck. 3, 4. 5 more damage does it, which means I really want you to draw a bomb. So maybe I just play 2 things that give you bombs. Yeah, like, have they drawn... They drew 1 bomb? So this has to work, right? How many bombs do you have in your deck? I feel like your deck is a quarter bombs right now. Come on, man. Give me something. Oh, no. They gained 6 armor. 2 bombs. What? Okay, thank God. 1 more. Okay, they're at 1. Oh. Oh my god. And... Well, I think we did it. So now I'll play this Hearthstone. No, I'm kidding. This little boombot is what kills the Plague Lord of Wrath, everybody. Look at what's on the other side of the field, and we win. We're still at full health, because everything had taunt, so they didn't deal a single damage to us this time. Oh my god, this took so long. Yeah, you definitely were enraging. Oh my god. That is nuts. Thank God I'm done with that nonsense. Oh god.
Great work. Now we've finished this.
Defeated 1 Plague Lord. Junior Excavator. Battlecry, draw 3. Any minion you draw costs 2 less. Very cool. So yeah, it was our 51st boss, and our first run completed. There's only 8 per run, folks. We did not get to this guy very often. Oh my god. We did it, though. We absolutely did it. And that means... there's the Chapter 5. No surprise there. Oh.
The Plague Lord is Rafam's right-hand henchman, Tikan. Our only chance to defeat him is to work together.
Cool, so I assumed you'd have to buy this one, but you don't. Chapter 5 is the Inner Sanctum. All 4 heroes team up to face Tikan, the newly empowered Plague Lord of Flame. The rewards for this one? 3 packs. So, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'm so excited. I cannot imagine that this is harder than what we just did, because that's one of the hardest ones I've done. Although, to be fair, I guess with some of the earlier solo adventures that I've played, I played it over such an extended period of time and, like, you know, I wasn't, like, doing, like, warrior, 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 because the way that the older ones worked prior to me recording them, you could do any run with any person that you wanted, any character class you wanted. And so if I didn't win with Paladin after trying it like 3 or 4 times in a row, for example, then I would be able to go to Warrior or Priest or Warlock or whatever and try my luck there. This time I was pretty locked into this, and it took me, what, like 10, 12 tries? It was ridiculous. But here we are. We have finally finished. Thank you all so very much, whether you watched this video only, whether you skipped to the end, whether you watched every last one of them with me. I really appreciate you hanging out in this video, in all the videos. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do all that fun YouTube stuff. Like the video, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, check out our other channels as well. We have other videos that'll be popping up on the screen very shortly if they're not already there. But for now, from me here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thank you so much, everybody.